What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are here for episode 13 of Madden 22 Pink Slips with the San Antonio Express. And we open up today's episode a little bit of a botch. You know what a botch means, but not really, because also I was just keeping you on the toes. We ended the last episode with a victory, and I had to throw the honest on you guys to tell me what players we should go and get. And I gave you pretty much the players if we want a plus 10, but we only had a plus 4 upgrade in the episode, so I kind of baited you all. And it was just more so seeing who's paying attention. It was a test, okay? It wasn't me messing up. It was a test. And with our plus 4 upgrade, though, there was one obvious selection that we need to make that we're going to start this episode off right, just getting that out of the way. And that is making a big-time addition to our secondary. We are going to send away Dante Jackson, 86 star superstar. And we're going to get Marshawn Lattimore, who's a 90 superstar. So it's, you know, from a dev trait, lateral move, and from an overall standpoint, big time upgrade for us on the back end of our defense. That is how we are spending that plus 4. I also had another question about a brand new superstar that we have on our squad. We won a dev trade upgrade for Greg Newsome. He's a superstar X Factor, but me not just, you know, it's not like I do this for a living. It was like, what should we use for his abilities? What should we use for everything for the X Factor? And this was a big suggestion that we got from Javon Morrissey. Give him shutdown for his big ability. So we're going to get off Zone Hawk, give him shutdown, and then for his superstar abilities, we're going to give him Acrobat and one step ahead. So we had this guy all set up wrong. So Acrobat's going to give him increased range on PBU's interceptions. Okay, that definitely sounds pretty good. And we actually don't have one step ahead. He has to get 85 overall in the slot. And that obviously seems very overpowered. It seems like for a game that is kind of tied to animations here a little bit, getting things that just give you better animations definitely seems like the way to go. But we're not going to get this until we get 85 slot. So what is his rating right now? Well, we're going to have to... Is there a way that I can actually see? Shouldn't it be there? Oh, wait, there we go. So we want it. Come on! He's 81 in the slot. So we're going to have to work our way to that. But I'm going to prioritize that anyways because that would make him a scheme fit. And knowing that that is a superstar ability that we want, anytime we get any upgrades for Greg Newsome, let's just hopefully remember to just pump it into the slot category. So with the addition of Marshawn Lattimore to our defense, which is very good, 84 overall, we have one of the best defenses in the league. You may have noticed the other number right next to the defense's rating, and that is an 80 overall. And I made a promise to you guys, as you can see by our very good 9-2 record here, that at 80 overall, we would be going in and playing on All Madden. Now, I still haven't found All Madden sliders that I love yet. Usually I default to Mat 10s. Haven't done enough for me to endorse them officially, so I'm just going to be playing All Madden default right now. And you know, just in my personal time, I'll play some play nows and stuff like that with the sliders, figure them out, get into a good money spot, and then be able to share with you guys at least what I'm playing with. But right now, we're just going to rock and roll with All Madden default. Look at the lay of the land here. We have the Jets, we have the Colts, we have the Titans. I think, again, just for this one, playing the team that's out of our division probably going to be the more interesting type of scenario, just because, you know, we can beat up on the Titans. We know a lot of those players that are potentially up for grabs. Same with the Colts. I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. I feel when we can look outside the division, we probably should do that. So getting a very quick look at what the Jets have on their roster. I feel like we beat the Jets last year, and we got a pretty decent player from them. But look at what they have. They have Aaron Rodgers, quarterback Chris Godwin. More so players that are potentially, you know, on deck for us in terms of upgrades. Lindster, McGard, sure. We got Sandridge. That's what happened when we got Chase Young. Wait, how are we playing them again? Oh, it's because we used the plus. This is a revenge game. We sent them Sandridge, who was our first round pick, because we stole away Chase Young when we got the plus 10 upgrade for anybody in the league. So this is absolutely a revenge game. They have Quiddy Pay. I will tell you right now, if there's a scenario that ever pops up that we can get Quiddy Pay back, and I can play him as like an undersized defensive tackle or something like that, I'm absolutely going to do so. So knowing Quiddy Pay is on the market is pretty interesting for me. This has been a team that we've had great. We've got both their edge rushers. We beat them last year, I think, and that's where we got Montez Sweat. And now we have an opportunity just to try to win back some of our players that we like. Outside of that, I think someone like Zaven Collins could be a lot of interesting players on the Jets. So it's an easy call for me. Rather than playing straight up the game against teams in our division, Colts, Titans, we're going to play the Jets, and then we'll just figure out either week 14 or week 15. One of those will be straight sim. One of those will be play the moment. So without further ado, Hopefully it's not too bad. Let's play a little bit of all Madden to close out this year. And maybe, hey, there could be a chance also we lose this game. We go back down to a 79, and then we can go back to all-pro. All right, let's kick a little ass here today. Let's make me feel good about where I'm at with Madden 22 from a gameplay perspective and be able to move the ball here at all. Madden, the first run play works out very well for us. 13 yards, Najee Harris. All right, 2 plays in, no turnovers. Good start. This Devontae on the slants, and we're getting close to Jets, the no-no zone for the Jets here. Oh, I almost make the tackle there. I will say, you look at their defense, not a lot of star talent. That's what happens when, you know, we have single-handedly pillaged their defensive line. And as much as we want to put some respect on Kwity Paye and guys like that, we have taken Montez Sweat and Chase Young here from the Jets, which, you know, the fact that you know that we start... Oh, no, this probably wasn't the best call. Mac Jones with the wheels! You know, this was a fantasy draft. We started as a fantasy draft. So you would assume Chase Young was probably the Jets' first pick, and Montez Sweat would have been third, top 5 for sure, right? So, you know, they're depleted right now. So we got Tim Tebow here, opening drive, first and goal on the 3. Can it be Tebow time? And he's untouched. All Madden, I'm not worried. I am not worried. Opening drive. I'm sure that there's going to be no cheese that happens. And I'm going to be completely comfortable playing all Madden from here on out and get comfortable with all Madden on this series so that when we do the Carolina Panthers main channel franchise, we'll be ready to rock and roll. All right, good start. Javon Holland, the Canadian. The old Canadian destroyer there gets the sack. Easy does it. Oh, no, come on. 3rd and 18. Oh, I think that's short by 1 yard. 4th and inches. We hold them. Godwin with 18 yards. Yes, sir. Let's make sure they punt this. Could be a trick. Sometimes it's a trick. It ain't Halloween, baby. Ain't tricking me. Let's return this. So just the... I guess I should have just been playing all Madden the whole time. I'm unstoppable. I will just say right now, I'll interject because I'm very confident. I'm very happy with the way that I'm playing. Would have been a lot different if I was playing all Madden when my team was Cupcake. And clearly, even though our team's still a work in progress, we have players designed to be pretty good in Madden. But this is, what? Unstoppable. And the Jets aren't bad. They're 80 overall across the board. They got Aaron Rodgers. And this is looking great. Couldn't ask for a better start here. Oh, no. Come on. Pick it on the new guy. Brandon Cooks just absolutely cooked Marshawn Lattimore, and just like that, the Jets quickly remind us how dangerous they can be on the offensive side of the ball. Jesus Christ, man. That is just not great from Lattimore. Let's be honest. That was more, Lattimore was awful than that was a great play by the Jets, but hey, they're still in it. Ah, it's quick. All right. Okay, it's a Big 12 game here today, I suppose. Quez Watkins on the play action. I was thinking John Ross short, and I said, screw it, it's Quez Watkins, man. He's that dude. And there you have it. Man, I'm not gonna, I don't know what defensive playbook. I probably should. I don't know specifically. I think it's the Eagles. I hate any play that has Chase Young dropping back into coverage. I'll say it right now. And sure, I'm picking these plays, but, you know, feel like there's a better way to maximize having Chase Young on the field than having them try to drop off, you know, 5 yards behind, like, line of scrimmage there. Oh, that's just terrible run defense. Absolute terrible run defense. Melvin Gordon untouched. Can't happen. Oh, here's the catch there. One complaint, the only complaint I've seen with the scoring so far this year has been relation to our running backs getting 100 yards from scrimmage, gets them a half star. I am going to knock it up to 150, since that seems just a little bit more balanced. So that is what we're going to be doing. 150 yards from scrimmage will now reward a half star for our running backs, as opposed to where the 100 was, just to see if that makes people a little bit more happy, because I'm pleased to see most people are happy with the scoring. So I'll make that adjustment right there, because I am always perusing the comments. And there's a nice open pass. Tommy Tremble, first down, have yet to miss with Mac Jones. Say pass to Tremble. He's been getting open here today, man. These linebackers for the Jets aren't impressive. Middle of the field, soft. Very soft. Okay, look at we had Devontae on the slant here. Najee Harris off the backfield. That's going to be one of our options. Oh, that. Well, first of all, we clearly saw that foot was out of bounds. Where's the flag here? Pass interference defense. We'll take that as well. I don't think that was an interception, but we will accept that. Thank you very much. I was just about to say, man, I threw picks very consistently on All-Pro. Yet to throw one here today, but there's still a second half left to play. Najee Harris touchdown. Fuck, we should have went Tebow. Should have went. Wasn't thinking, man. The interception threw me off because we get Tebow. Second touchdown. That's pink scoring right there. Okay. 3rd and 10. Would love to just keep all the momentum here going into halftime. Ooh, that's a little deep, but deep enough, baby. John Ross, maybe? If the O-line can hold up, John Ross should be able to run wide open here. Fuck. There's the pick. There's the pick. You knew it was going to come eventually. I don't hate that, though. I take that shot every day of the week. What's that flag? Should have been a pick. To be honest with you. What is that flag? Holding? We're going to decline that. I'm not giving Aaron Rodgers an extra chance. If they kick a field goal, they kick a field goal. They miss it, fine. But I'm not giving Aaron Rodgers on any opportunity you can get him off the field. You're going to take that even at the risk of giving up 3 points. The kick is up and short. You suck! Quez, easy first down up to the 3-yard line. It's kind of like a little bit of a light box here. Let's get Najee Harris' second rushing touchdown. What's going on? What's going on? This defense here from the Jets. Looks like they wanted us to score so they can get Aaron Rodgers back out there. All right, they're do or die right now. 4th and 9. Really, I don't even think they need a first down. They need the touchdown here on this play. Clock is working against him. Aaron Rodgers drops back in the pocket. It's up, and Marshawn Lattimore makes... Oh, let's go pick 6, baby. You got speed. Marshawn Lattimore got absolutely dusted on one of those touchdowns there from the Jets. And there's going to be 100+ yard. We might get a 5-star on our hands here, fellas. First all Madden, first 5-star on all Madden. Why not? Garbage time. A little bit of garbage time. Whatever. That was... What? Did my, difficulty settings not save? All Madden done that? I mean, quarterback was a little bit more accurate, I suppose. Like, Aaron Rodgers was, he didn't, outside of that interception, the pick 6, I would say, struggle trying to contain him a little bit. But that was nothing like my first All Madden experience. And if it's going to be like this with this squad, all right, let's usher in the All Madden era on the channel. So looking at the scoring here, something actually kind of weird happened. After I scored that last touchdown, there's 6 seconds left, just simmed it out. You'll see that in 1 second. Wish I could have shown you what happened, but we won the game. We won by 21. So there is 2 stars right off the gate. Looking at our performances here, Mac Jones with over 300 passing yards gets a half star. Najee Harris with 3 rushing touchdowns gets a half star. Quez Watkins with $169 and 2 receiving touchdowns earns us 1 full star. Then on the defensive side of the ball, somehow, someway, White Lightning got a pick. Must have been the last, Hail Mary or something like that. Because we had Marshawn Lattimore with the interception. So 2 total interceptions gives us 1 star. Marshawn Lattimore's interception was a 104-yard pick 6. That's another star. It's a 6-star performance. It's a 5-star. Let's spin the wheel. Let's go. All Matt. So let it go, baby. Spin the wheel. What am I feeling like here today? I'll take pretty much anything. I guess I'd say, free agency freebie. There's a first. So we can straight up just go to free agency, sign whoever the hell we want. So with the free agency freebie, I think it's time just to look at where the weakest spots on our roster are that we could get upgrades. I'm thinking we should consider RB2, because usually there are some pretty good free agency running backs. More so, like, you know, it's the Najee Harris show, but I would like to have maybe an RB2 with some upside, and that's not shots fired at Huntley, but we definitely can do better. I mean, just all depth at wide receiver, throwing another wide receiver that could potentially be upgraded on. Like, that's ultimately what we're going to be looking for here for free agency. There's probably not going to be a starter, so let's just kind of do it with the idea of, like, let's bring maybe the highest overall player just from the perspective we could upgrade them at a later date. I mean, there could be value at tight end, depth on the offensive line for sure. I think D-tackle, like getting in a D-tackle 3 or a D-tackle 2, potentially it could be an upgrade. Getting depth at linebacker could be nice. Probably good in the secondary, maybe safety. Could look special teams as well. So let's just do this live, man. I'm not even going to sneak peek and kind of know what's available here. Free agency freebie can sign one of anybody, and it doesn't really look that great. Ben Roethlisberger got taste of not really that much. There's backup running backs, I guess. I mean, Leonard Fournette, playoff Lenny, he might actually be like one of our best options here. He's leading right now. Leonard Fournette at running back, RB2, definitely upgradable. And I think there should also be another. We got Fulgham, Eagles fan. I mean, I got a bunch of Eagles, but I probably don't want to get old players. There's going to be an element, like, if I get someone like a Tyrell Williams and we don't upgrade him this season, he's probably going to regress a little bit. So we're going to lose some points on a potential upgrade down the road. Same here looking at tight end. Not much there. Jimmy Graham's there, but he's an old man at this point. O-line, nothing really there. Defensive line, Ashawn Robinson. Could sign him, shift him into D-tackle. That might even be more beneficial than, say, a Leonard Fournette. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, at the D-tackle spot specifically, they got Charles Omenihu, 71. You know, I mean, you had to almost assume Mason Robinson's ratings might go up a little bit if you slide him into defensive tackle, right? Okay, I think that's probably right now where I would be going. Jamie Collins, we know he's solid, but don't really need a whole lot of help. There's some names here at corner, but they're all, like, really, you know, Vernon Hargreaves, a little bit of Florida Gator bias there, but I'm not gonna be running to sign him. Marcus Joyner at free safety, at strong safety. You got Tracy Walker, former Detroit Lion. It's not bad. It's not amazing. Special teamers. Like, there has to be someone that's awesome for me to sign. There's not. So I'm thinking just from a straight up standpoint of, like, all right, we can get Leonard Fournette, and that's just, you know, a guy more so you're thinking about upgrading down the line. Oh, I'm thinking we just go for straight upgrade. We sign Ashawn Robinson, moving to defensive tackle. We have an upgrade at a starter spot right there. So that is what I'm going to do with our free agency freebie. Ashawn Robinson, welcome to Pink Slips. Now we got a +10 that we got to figure out who we're getting from the Jets. It worked. Moving Ashawn Robinson from a 73 defensive end to a defensive tackle goes up to a 75 overall. I'll take that, man. Might not be the sexiest option on the spin the wheel, but it's low-key very beneficial to our team. So here are upgrades, potential upgrades that I was thinking about, and I have come to a decision. First, we could have looked at upgrading Jonah Jackson 76 star to get Chris Lindstrom. That would be a +6 to get an 82 star, roughly around the same age, but I was like, you know what? Our run game has been fine with Jackson there, and he still has upside to develop. That wasn't the best potential upgrade. Then, the guy we got from the free agency freebie, Ashawn Robinson, 75 normal. We could use 7 points to upgrade to the veteran, and I say veteran loosely. He's 28, which is not that old, but he's old in the grand scheme of our team because we're building a very young team in Dalvin Tomlinson, who's an 82 star. Really did think about this one. Was going to pull the trigger, but, you know, we don't have a perfect +10 scenario here, so I felt like, what is the biggest upgrade? That would be the tiebreaker, and that is going to be sending Quincy Williams, who's been solid for us, but he's a 70 star at 26. And again, we're going to classify Zaven Collins. These guys are just linebackers. They're going to play linebacker in our scheme. He is 78 star, 3 years younger, using a +8 upgrade. And for us, he's going to be upgraded to that starting right outside linebacker spot, taking Quincy Wilson's position here on the depth chart. Feel like that is the best possible trade we can make, and he might actually even get a little bit of a ratings boost when we kick him outside to right outside linebacker. So taking Zaven Collins here, and we're going to slide him to that right outside linebacker spot where he's a 78 right now. And moving outside linebacker, 79. So there we go. It's actually technically, I guess, a +9 upgrade. So even more maximizing that +10 that we had to operate within. Okay, so now we're going to figure out what game we're going to sim, what game we are going to play the most. I think it just makes the most sense right now. Play the moments against the Colts. They're the better of the teams, and they're the closest team to us in the AFC South right now, even though we're kind of running away with the division there a little bit. So we will play the moments against the Colts, and then we'll straight up sim Week 15 against the Tennessee Titans. Let's go, baby. Play the moments. You got Kyler Murray. This is like one of those things, too. It's going to be a little bit longer down the line, but it's like, if we can win and make like Kyler Murray our backup, there's going to be some level of strategy that comes in where it's like, let's just make our opponents easier as opposed to like necessarily upgrading a starter. Here, so we're in the red zone. I will come in on third down here just see if we can tie this game up. I already have, nightmarish flashbacks to the last time we played the Colts, and they had the home field advantage where we couldn't see the play art. That was not great. Throwing the run. It is good to John Ross. What? How? Like, did you see that drop? Did he lose it in like the shadows? Because there's just a lot of shadows here on the field. There we go. Let's try. Unbelievable. 2 touchdowns. Somehow we'd have 0 right now. 3rd and 1. Let's try this one. Man, what is with the accuracy here? Can we go to Quez? And he dropped. Well, it's going to be a loss. It's just one of those ones. There you go. This is the Madden deciding I have too many wins. I guess. Big field goal. Let's go for it. At this point here, whatever. What are we going to have? Another drop? I don't care at this point. Whatever. And then there's like weird animations in that. That didn't seem organic. And there's the fucking turn. Whatever, man. Fuck this. You kidding me? On those 2 passes? How did I not? Fuck off.
Fucking bullshit!
All right, looking at the scoring here, they won the game, and it was a divisional victory for them, which is the biggest scoring they did on us for the day. That's 2 stars. They did win the turnover battle by the plus-minus there, so that is a half star. Look at their player performances. Wasn't really a great, Kyler was okay, I suppose. We're 1 yard short of Jonathan Taylor, which is good. Should we? What? Okay, you know what? He actually did technically break our new yards from scrimmage rule, so I'll give him the half star there. And then on the defensive side, Stephon 2.5 sacks, got a half star. An interception for J.C. Jackson is a half star. It's a 4-star performance because it's a sim loss. We have it. It's a 2-star plus 4 upgrade for the Indianapolis Colts. Did I have fun that last match? Absolutely not. This one stings a little bit. We were 1 point off of potentially losing Quez Watkins. Because again, when we lose, it's one of those things you're only cheating yourself. I'm not trying to, if I'm, trying to act as the Colts and what would be the best +4 for the Colts. But they are getting a really, really good +3. And that is J.C. Jackson, 87 star dev corner. It's not a bad player at all. I like J.C. Jackson, but limitations, especially for the outside. 5'10", 200 pounds, not really what you want prototypically for an outside corner. And they're going to use +3 of that +4 to get a player that we just recently won. Technically with the temporary boost, it is that +4 in Marshawn Lattimore, superstar dev corner. Maybe we could have considered potentially like putting a captaincy badge on Lattimore so he wouldn't be exposed to getting poached. But hey, it is what it is. And J.C. Jackson's still solid for us. So before we get into our final game of the episode here against the 6-7 Tennessee Titans, we do have a weekly award winner, which is kind of cool. So we have... Okay, I'm not going to take advantage of that one. J.C. Jackson, we just got him. We did not earn that weekly award, so we're not going to give him any boost or stuff like that. But congratulations. He played himself. He did so well in that game that he got traded. Good luck on that. So yeah, we have this game here against the Titans. We're going to straight up sim that. Hopefully we get a win so we don't lose 2 players to close out the episode. Let's go, man. Straight sim. I feel confident in our team. Because, even that last game against the Colts, would the sim have made those plays that we just could not find a way to make? Maybe. right? So Tennessee actually starts this one out a little bit hot. First score of the game, they do get a touchdown. Looks like we are struggling here quite badly. A lot of punts. I don't think we've crossed the 50 in the first half. Can I restart this? Can we get a restart? Can we get a restart? This is embarrassing at this point. All right. We end the episode with our worst loss so far in Pink Slips. The fuck is going on?
Fucking bullshit!
So look at the score here. It wasn't as bad, I guess, as it could have been. We lost 35-7, so they got the win. It's a divisional win. They won by 21, so they got 3 stars right off the rip. But we know we held our own, no turnovers. And you look at the player performances here. They got a half star for Dak Prescott getting 3 passing touchdowns. Nothing from the running backs, nothing from the receivers. And on the defensive side of the ball, they got some QB pressures here. Van Noy with 2 sacks, Hicks with 2 sacks. Combine those, that's 1 star there for their sack production. But other than that, we got out kind of easy. It was a 4.5 star performance for the Titans, but we have it because it was a sim, ground up, 3 star performance plus 6 upgrade. At least we're not going to be the victim of a spin the wheel. All right, for the plus 6, again, it's annoying, but we got to still try to act like we're acting in the best interest for the Tennessee Titans. And we're going to max out the plus 6. So first, and maybe least notably, they're gonna send AJ Can, 76 normal dev right guard. He's 30 years old, and they're gonna get Nate Davis. He's a plus 5 upgrade, who's an 81 star dev, only 25-year-old right guard. This is gonna get just add him to another list of players that, like, hopefully in a revenge game we can maybe look at trying to bring them back. And here's the one that stinks, man. Gabe Davis is solid. He's 79 with a star dev, 23 deep threat. But he's no Devontae Smith, who is an 80. I mean, his confidence is off the charts. A little bit younger star. Actually, the same age, 23. Gabe Davis, 23. But again, if I'm the Tennessee Titans, do you want Gabe Davis or do you want Devontae Smith? You probably want Devontae Smith in that scenario. So that's annoyingly because it's only that one last little point. But there you go, man. That's what happens when you lose. And that's what happens when you lose embarrassingly in the sim. So that's how we're going to, unfortunately, have to end the episode here today. The one little bit of good news, which, I mean, I should actually probably just show that in the goddamn episode, is that Gabe Davis came to us with a +1 upgrade. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it was like a lateral move, I suppose. It's just more so Devontae Smith over Gabe Davis. If I was the Titans and we had a chance to get Devontae Smith, probably would have done that. So, again, I'm always acting as if I was the other side of the table there. So we lose Devontae Smith. We get Gabe Davis. We lose Nate Davis. A lot of Davises. We lose Nate Davis on the offensive line and get AJ Can. And in terms of upgrades in the episode, we have on the defensive side, well, we had a downgrade as we lost Marshawn Lattimore and brought in J.C. Jackson. But we do welcome Ashawn Robinson. So it wasn't a great episode. And we also added Zaven Collins at outside linebacker, which is a great get for us, all honesty. So, yeah, I mean, hey, not great when you go 1-2 in an episode, especially when you're as dominant as we are. And I did not think we'd go 1-2 with our 1 win coming as my first return to All Madden now that we are at 80 overall. But, you know, it is what it is, and we will be back to finish out the regular season. I don't want to commit to tomorrow just because there's a lot of college football on right now that I'm like kind of half recording, half watching and paying attention to. So worst case scenario, I will see you guys back again maybe Monday with Pink Slips. So until then, thank you very much for watching. And as always, first time something, bye. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the videos. It helps the channel out more than you know. And I'll see you guys back in the next one. Thanks for watching and peace out.